Hey everybody, and welcome to Yoga Shorts. My name is Lola and I am with the Sharon Forks branch of the Forsyth County Public Library System in Georgia, inviting you to take a step away from the busyness of your day, to take a break for yourself, take a deep breath and move the body a little bit, and hopefully move back into your day or wrap up your day feeling a little bit more relaxed and refreshed. So always take care of yourself. If it hurts, don't do it. If you've had any advice from a doctor regarding exercise, always follow that. And we may be doing a twist today, so if you're expecting, you want to check with your doctor before doing any twists. So today I'm actually sitting in the branch at the library and looking at what I could do if I'm sitting at a table or sitting at a desk, something that I could use to relax my upper body and my shoulders again. It's an area that we often hold tension, and so an area that we can focus on every once in a while to see what we can do to release that tension. But before we move into those exercises, first find yourself a comfortable seated position, and I'm just sitting in a regular chair with my feet on the ground. And you can let your hands rest on a table if you have a table, or you can let your hands rest in your lap with your palms resting on your knees. So whatever seated position you find yourself in today, go ahead and close your eyes. That's comfortable, or lower them towards the ground. And first, just take a moment for yourself, a moment to check in with your body. Just a moment to let go of all the busy things that have been going on around you today, the busyness of your mind, the busyness of your day. And first, just begin to feel your body where it's sitting. Maybe you can feel your feet pressing against the floor, and your sitting bones pressing against whatever surface it is, whether it's a chair, an office chair. And let your tension travel up your spine, and sitting a little bit taller, but letting your shoulders rest away from your ears. Check in with your jaw. Make sure there's no tension there, or release any tension that you find there. Check in with your eyes, your forehead, your temples, and release the tension that might be there. Begin to notice your breath. Where do you notice your breath today? When you first begin to pay attention to your natural breath, what is it that you notice first? Is it the cool air coming in through your nose? Is it maybe your upper rib cage, your chest moving, the ebb and flow of the breath? Or maybe you're starting to notice your breath reaching all the way down into your belly as you take a deep inhale and exhale. And go ahead and allow the next inhale to travel all the way into your body, down into your belly. And exhale big and long. And with the exhale goes the tension of the day, and let your eyes come back up. So to get started with, just do a chest opener and position to let our shoulders come back together a little bit further on our back. Opening the arms wide and giving yourself a hug. Have you given yourself a hug in the last couple days? See if your elbows can stack on one another. So in my case, I have my right arm actually on top, so check and see which arm you have on top. And with your inhale, sit just a little bit taller. And exhale, release any tension that might have started just from moving into a new posture. And inhale nice and tall. And exhale. And on the next inhale, see if there's any room to lift up the arms just a little bit more, the elbows come up a little bit more. And on an exhale, let go of that. Remember which arm is on top. Take a big inhale with your arms open. And exhale, the opposite arm is on top this time. Reaching hand to hand on your shoulders, giving yourself a hug. Inhale, sitting nice and tall. And exhaling. Inhale and make sure You haven't had tension show up somewhere else in your body? Exhale any tension away. Inhale, sitting nice and tall. See if those arms, those elbows can come up a little bit more. And exhale. Then inhale, wide open arms. And exhale, let the arms come back down into your lap or on your table. So next we're going to interlace our fingers as we move our arms up overhead. So inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Let your arms be nice and wide to start with. And exhale here. Then inhale and let your fingers interlace and your pointer fingers are pointing up towards the sky. If you find this is more tension than your shoulders like, go ahead and let your arms stay wide. But if it's comfortable for you to interlace your fingers, go ahead and do that. Take a nice big inhale here. And then on the exhale, let your hands come down, your palms face out. Let your shoulders curl, your back curls in, your belly button towards your spine, your head drops a little bit. And then inhale, the arms back up overhead. If you have any room to look up towards your hands or towards the ceiling, go ahead and do that. If not, just look straight ahead, whatever feels good. Exhale, let the arms, the hands come back, pressing out just a little bit, but mainly letting the curl of your back, the belly button comes towards the spine, the head drops. Inhaling, again, arms up overhead, pointing, reaching. See if you can look up towards your hands if that's comfortable. Exhale, the hands come down, palms are pressing out a little bit. Let your head drop a little bit, let the back curl, belly button moves towards the spine. Inhale, arms come up again, and exhale, release that. So that's a little bit of a position. If you've ever done yoga and you've done cat-cow position, that's sort of a similar movement, practicing so that your back is arched a little bit and then it's curled in a little bit. It's something different that you can do when you're seated at the desk. So this time, inhale and let your left arm come up overhead, leaning over towards the right. As you exhale, inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale, both arms overhead, leaning over to the right. Inhale, both arms overhead and leaning to the left. Let's go one more time to each side. Both arms overhead and leaning over. Both arms overhead and leaning over to the left. And send both arms up overhead. If it's comfortable for you to look toward your hands, go ahead and do that now while you reach really wide with your hands, reaching tall. And exhale, let your hands float back down slowly, back to your lap, coming back around into your lap. And take one nice deep breath, just right here in the center position. And let that breath go out of your mouth. And that is all we had today. The light in the room just turned off over my head, so I must not have been moving enough for the motion light to know I was here. Anyway, so today we took a moment to notice our breath and to notice our body, and then gave ourselves a hug, allowing our shoulders to start moving, and then moving into a little bit of an arch and a little bit of curl of the back, a little bit different way than we do sometimes. Trying to get the spine moving, and then a side-to-side stretch. So these are things that you can do if you're sitting at a desk. You can also do them in the bed right before you lay down and go to sleep, or first thing in the morning. You can inhale and wake up and stretch your arms overhead, and exhale the arms back down. Anytime that you want to do that, sometimes it can loosen up things a little bit in the shoulders, or the breath might energize you a little bit. Something to give a try and see what you think. So I'm glad you could join me today. I hope that everything is going well in your house and in your community, and I look forward to seeing you next time.